Hi everyone, welcome again to EnglishTube. Today we're gonna focus on some basic English questions and answers. So during the first contact with the new friends, speakers of English usually ask each other some typical questions to know each other. This is what we mean to befriend or to become friends. So there are certain topics we can ask about and how we are going to focus on how to ask and how to answer those questions, okay? So number one is name or identity. So the first question we can ask here is, what's your name? Okay, this is a common, usual question to ask about names. And sometimes, okay, to know someone's identity and more details, you may ask them the question, who are you? Who are you? This is exactly when it has to do with this has to do with suspicious person, particular context, maybe a policeman and the suspects and so on, right? So the policeman wants to know that person exactly what is he doing there and so on. So he can ask a question, who are you? But for you as beginners, okay, it is better to use the question, what's your name? It is more polite, okay? Now, how to answer? We've got two ways here to answer this question. Number one, we say simply, my name is, okay? My name is Amin. My name is Sarah, and so on and so forth. Or you can briefly say it this way, or I am. Okay, this is the short form of the verb be, or I am, this is the full form. But when speaking, it is preferable, okay, to use this contracted form. Amin, Amina, and so on. Number two is health or health condition in general. So as a general circumstance here, or in general acquaintance, okay, so there are certain questions to ask about one's health, and this is one of the common questions we do ask when we meet with our friends. Okay, so you can ask a question, how are you? How are you doing? How is it going? How do you do? How have you been? And so on and so forth, okay? And in British English, we've got this expression, how do you do? And in order to answer these questions, how are you? We say, I'm fine, thanks. Or, I'm good, thank you. Or, I'm okay, thanks. And for how do you do, your attention here, for how do you do, this is a question, I forgot the question mark by the way, this is a question used by the British, let's say, people, right, speakers, in the British culture, and the answer should be with the same, let's say, question. See, how do you do? How do you do? Okay? Topic number 3 right now is address or location. You want to know a person, to know exactly where he lives and where she comes from and so on, okay? So we can ask the question, where are you from? Or where did you come from? Or where do you live? Okay? And the answer is, I'm from Morocco. I'm from Boumandat High School. I'm from, or I live in Boumandadas, right? I live in Ouarzazate and so on and so forth, okay? Let's move on now to number 4. We'd like to ask here about the topic age, about age, okay? So the main question is, how old are you? And to answer this question, there are a variety of ways. You can say, I'm 14 years old. This is in full as a full answer. Or you can simply say, I'm 14. Or you can say, just 14, okay? You can just say 14. This is enough, okay? And then to ask right now about one's nationality, or nationality in British English, we say, what nationality are you? What nationality are you? The answer is, I'm American, or I'm Algerian, I'm Tunisian, I'm American, I'm English, I'm British, and so on and so forth, okay? Good. Let's move ahead right now. So, to ask right now about a job, one's work or occupational profession, you say, what do you do? Or, what do you work? Or, what's your job? And sometimes we may say, what are you? What are you? This has to do with one's work. Exactly what do you do, okay, for work? And in order to answer this question, we may say, I'm a teacher, I'm a student, I'm a doctor, and so on and so forth, right? I work as a shop assistant, I work as a nurse, a doctor, and so on, okay? So next right now we have to be, to focus right now on how to close your first conversation with a new friend. You have become friends, okay? So at the end, it's better to express that you're so glad and happy to know and meet that person. So there are different ways of expressing your honor and pleasure of meeting that person, okay? So you can say, nice to meet you, or pleasant to meet you, or it's pleasing, or it's a pleasure to meet you, or it's been nice talking to you, or it was nice meeting you, Mr. Brown, okay? Good. Let's move on right now ahead. Now, we're going to focus right now on the following sample dialogues with a new friend, okay? These are only some examples as formalization for you, okay? A and B. Hello. Hello. What's your name? I'm James. And you? Or, how about you? I'm Omar. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Dialogue number 2. Hi. Or hi, I mean. Hi, James. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? I'm good, thanks. Good. Any lusts? Hi. Hi. How old are you? I'm 14. How about you? I'm 14 too. Are you American? No, I'm not. I'm from Britain. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too. Here we go. Thank you very much for watching. So I hope that you got the idea and that you have benefited from this video lesson. So see you next time, inshallah. Okay? Goodbye, everyone.